What's up, guys? It's your man Chef from Off the Dome back in for another quick video. Today we're here to talk about Saweetie. We're here to talk about these first week projections. Well, now it's come to fruition. Her album, I believe it did not chart on the Billboard 200, only sold around 22,300 and some change copies. Some people are saying it's a little more. Some people are even trying to say it's a little less. The delicate thing about Saweetie here, the thing about this is it's a unique situation. Personally, I didn't know she dropped the album, of course, and I believe a lot of people didn't know she dropped the album. Of course, it's an EP, only has 6 songs, so granted, it's a lot less than what a general album would have, so I cannot come at her for that part. However, the low sales is not really a shock to me at all, because quite frankly, her label didn't capitalize off her having those big hits. When Tap In and My Type and Best Friend were huge hits on the Hot 100 from that period from 2019 to early 2021, they should have dropped Pretty Bitch Music Volume 1. Or Volume 2 or 3. They should have dropped the whole album after Best Friend with Doja Cat was released. After Best Friend with Doja Cat got some steam in the summer of 2021, they should have dropped the album. They should have then, put Tap In and My Type on the same thing. So, you do the label trickery where the streams from those hit songs count for the album. Then drop another single or two. And then just capitalize off. I believe she had the summer playlist last year. It was the Teach Me How to Dougie kind of remix. It's called Talking About with Love and Her. That song was kind of hot on the radios, but it didn't really take off like they thought it would. But that song, along with Best Friend and Tap In, I think would have guaranteed her at least 13 to 15,000 first week, which isn't a great feat, but it's a lot better. This now puts in perspective where Saweetie is in the rap game. That means she is officially less popular than Coi Leray, apparently, when it comes to album sales. I personally thought Saweetie was on the level of Mulatto. I'm sorry, not Mulatto now. I thought Saweetie was on the level of Lotto. See, on the hierarchy, you have your at this point, let me tell you how it's gonna go. Nicki will sell more than any female rapper. Cardi waited a little bit too long for a studio album drop. She'll still do 150K plus, but I don't think she could do 200K like Nicki can. Then, Megan, apparently Lotto, then City Girls, then Coi Leray and other people on that level, and then Saweetie, Flo Milli, the rest. I think Flo Milli could sell more than 2K first week. I believe Flo Milli could probably do 10K, and Glorilla just did 31K with a type of EP, 10 song EP type deal. So that means apparently Glorilla is almost at Megan Thee Stallion first week numbers at this point due to a recent project drop. We don't know what Megan's real numbers are because that was a surprise drop. She's trying to get off the label. She didn't care if it got promoted. So granted, with correct promotion of her having a new deal signed, there may be a better first week numbers for her. But change your career by that, like that, it's not a great move because sometimes when you go ahead and just drop stuff to get out of a deal, you may risk your fan base falling. And Megan's fan base, I don't think it's falling. I think people still care about her and like her. I don't think they want to check on any new music for her anytime in the near future. And with Saweetie, it's a failed promotion by our label. I don't think anything is really particularly her fault. I think she always just wanted to get to bag. She always wanted to be famous. She always wanted to be known. She accomplished what she wanted to. The music thing, as a lot of people saying, maybe it's not that important to her. Obviously not that important to her. She's been out since 2017, hasn't released a studio album, hasn't really improved rap skills-wise, and apparently all her stuff is written for her. So she has no incentive to prove. She gets paid probably 50, 60, 70, maybe $100,000 to post Instagram, Facebook, Twitter posts. Endorsement, she had endorsed by McDonald's. I'm pretty sure they had a good amount of money. She probably has maybe jewelry, fashion line endorsements. She probably still models, etc. So I know she's a millionaire multiple times over. At least if she's not there yet, she's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, if not millions. And music is her priority, but the label Atlantic, what they should have done, they dropped the ball. They didn't release the album when Best Friend was hot. And that's the main crime there. Best Friend was in the top 40 for about 22, 23 weeks. Went to the top 10 of pop airplay. It was top 10 of radio songs. It was in the Global 200 for a while. I think the song is 2-3 times platinum at this point. That song would have definitely got the streams up for the album. But I mean, it seemed like Best Friend, all it did was help Doja Cat more than Saweetie. And it's a shame because if they would have put Best Friend on the album, then it probably would have made a difference. So overall, I think Saweetie on 2K is not very surprising because she has a career that has not been, I don't want to say invested in, but she hasn't invested in herself, and the label didn't make the right moves to capitalize off it. So this doesn't mean her career's over. It doesn't mean she's just not an album artist. She might just be a single sample artist. And all her stuff for samples pretty much. Doja Cat was the main reason why Best Friend blew up, but Saweetie had personality songs, so I can't discount Saweetie's presence. So as long as she gets other samples and continue to have hits, that'll be great. I don't know if sampling music is beneficial these days in rap music because you have to pay so much for samples. I know Biggie and Tupac and Jay and even Nas, to let's stand, so many huge commercially successful rappers. Rap was born off of rapping off sample beats. However, some samples cost more than others. So I don't know, is it worth it? Like maybe Tap In with Too Short, Blow the Whistle is a cult hit, is a hip hop classic, but it's not as big as some other songs. My Type, that PD Pop with Freaky League sample, that probably cost a pretty penny because that was a hit. That was a huge hit back in the day. But we don't know the deals of that. So, anyway, it's your man Chef from Off the Dome. Let me know what you think about Saweetie selling only 2K first week. Do you think that this is surprising to you, or do you think it's not surprising? I personally don't think it's surprising at all. I think that it was a long time coming. Anyway, it's your man Chef from Off the Dome. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.